hoping for them to come into this with a better idea of how the game would come. On top of this one, I think in the wildcards, he was already using her the notable ones are going to be Uzi as well as King Verbo, both of which Freya, the Barara, as well as the Yeast and Shin. Quite interesting betting on the Yeast and Shin, but I can kind of accept it considering that Zixora really showed that off quite a lot in the wildcard. So basically both heroes that Zixora is kind of known for has been banned out. Now Rune Leaders with the Atlas. Is it going to be Valentina? Yes, of course it's going to be Valentina. Is it going to be Barat? Is it going to be Reynes? It's gotta be taken, right?
Well, okay, that's true, but I feel like that's like a red 3. That's more of like a red 3 pick at this point, right? Because the normal answers would have been Barlick and just kind of see where I think that the hero pool coming in from Mongolz is actually pretty good overall, but you're right. It goes straight for the Barats at this stage of the game. Just make sure they have a dedicated EHP player with the instant response of Melissa on the opposite side.
But I didn't want to be right, Gideon.
Well, that's too bad. You're too correct.
No, I want to take Uranus, because why would you bet Esmeralda, you know? Like, I would assume you want to take Uranus to bet on Esmeralda. I mean, like, it's not that Barat's likes going against Esme, but he doesn't have that big of a problem against it.
That's for sure. But I also think that maybe if they opened up with, the Barat's opener, then maybe they could lean into something else at this stage, something a little bit more damage on their side. But again, Freya did get banned out towards the end there and finally get Bellatrix at the very end. Now, I'm looking into the second half of the bans. Where do you think their minds are going to be at? I mean, you were so right about like both these picks at this stage. You might as well call it rest, right?
No, I really feel like betting on the junglers would be good here, but considering that they banned Esme, I wonder if they really just want to ban out more EXP later. I feel like at least betting on the Uranus would be good, and then after that you can ban one jungler. The only real question is what other junglers are good to ban, because I feel like for the Mongols, I feel like they should pick up the Harley should be good to deal with the Melissa. Alright, so they already banned the Uranus, and for Rune Leaders, I feel like they should ban out the Harley, and then maybe either a quad. Oh no, they have to ban Bodhi. They have to ban Bodhi 100%. They gotta ban Bodhi.
I don't know how confident they are in actually picking up the Flint as well, so that might be something else to consider if you want to try and get like a consistent gold lane matchup. But then again, there's also still quad at the end of the day that can kind of run down the entire composition regardless. You're just gonna have to wait and see here. If it purifies, you need to be picking up, especially when you're up against somebody who can not only displace you, but has incredible sense.
Alright, so it looks like both teams might have been screaming each other because the Bowman gets banned out. Still usable, but almost doesn't make sense considering that Mongols have 3 heroes with a lot of crowd control. I feel like they should be able to deal with the Bowman, but again, maybe they just scream each other so they know something here. But I not the Harif. But I really feel like the Mongols, it's either the Brody or the Clint that should be having an amazing time going up against this Melissa. Not great against the Selena, mind you, but, cross that bridge when you get there.
One thing at a time, most teams have leaned into like playing around winning lane matchups and then using that priority to start affecting the jungle and even the mid lane at times. That's why we're seeing the Kilo bans here, at least for the Rune Leaders. We want to make sure that the jungle options are going to be limited down to just 5.
Well, like I said, the Harley should be pretty good here going up against the Melissa and likes. I feel like once they see the EXP laner, they can really decide whether they want to go for either a Brody or just go for a quad, just to see, right? In terms of pick for the jungle, I wouldn't be too mad at them getting a tank like an Akai, because it looks like they're pretty good on damage here. Because other damage dealers in the jungle, I'm thinking of Saber, Seal, Nolan.
You really don't want to say today for some reason. I don't know what has happened to you, what happened in the ranking. Saber keeps on popping up, and I'm not gonna lie, it does look really convenient to get, but it's not something you want to give on over to someone. Oh, never mind, Marcus. We were so wrong about that. Oh, what a comp.
I mean, like, here's the thing, with the Bombing being banned, even in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm not gonna call this, right? I have no idea what meta they're gonna pick up here. As well as CC, there's really not a lot of tanks here, Gideon, so this party should have a pretty good time. So they pick up the Mongolz here, which I'm pretty okay with, considering there's a lot of heroes that want to chase this Mongolz. Do I want the Marcus to be good or not? Because usually when something is good, that affects our ranking.
It does. But I've been suspecting that Martis has been, like, hovering around the meta, especially since it's one of the few heroes that has natural access to a pretty normal anti-CC. And that's going to be how this game needs to be played. Right? They need to make sure the early game is consistently good for them. Once he gets the execution, takes that snowball and runs away with the lead, it's going to be a lot harder to kind of find these bigger setups. But Martis has to be careful. As soon as his anti-CC is gone, expect an instant response from the opposite end. So get excited for this game. Our last series of the day, I want to see whether or not this is going to be what we're hoping for the Mongols, or are we going to see an up and rising team that might join us during the internationals?
Yeah, but I gotta say, seeing this Marcus, that's the OG, I get 2 kills, I win kind of hero. We haven't seen that for a while. And now we're even seeing this Selena making it so that this Marcus gets online very, very quickly. I gotta say, besides, like, Rune hitters, whatever they're doing here, it makes a lot of sense on paper. I just don't know how it looks like execution-wise. Like, CC was playing against the Marat, Melissa's just good overall, and then the Selena just, like, hyper-farming King Heart to get his items. Now, taking a bit of damage, but it should be fine.
It should be fine, but for the most part, it's all about getting that priority. And immediately look around, we can get contested over as the teams need to just bail out. I don't see this early game, going in the Mongols' favor just yet. At the same time, we've seen him get an opportunity.
Oh, and now Selena is well doing quite a lot of damage. Out still survives, though, so able to get out no problem. Can't say the same for Mumu. Mumu taking quite a lot of, damage from Zuki.
It's going to be a tough one.
Am I saying that right? Zuki.
Oh, look, I'm going to be trying as best as you can to not butcher these names, and I know for a fact that that's not going to happen. But for now, at least when it comes down to the game phase, it seems to be, like, rather okay. Like, no early deaths at this point in time. I'm listening to some trouble.
Well, not much Melissa can do. Victoria gets that kill. Oh no! Riz 4T survives that one. Victoria gonna try again? Yes, he does. First blood. And now, the late, but Tash Tick is there. Observer! Look at the goal!
It's fine. They don't want to watch a massacre. They don't want to watch a massacre. You know what? Come back to massacre.
Well, the turtle has been started up. As well as Mikey tries to do something here. I say Mikey should be able to get out of there, no problem. He does have the Marcus also. This is such a zoomed in perspective. Oh, and only gets a kill after Zora. How? Whoa, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine as well, man. I mean, the chase down is still going to probably happen at this stage of the game, but the score is only 1-2, and yet, oh boy. Moments like that always make it scary.
Although I do have to say, I like a good horror movie, so he actually should secure that. Yes, he secured it. Alright, good. Well, you know what, Gideon? I'm glad that you're my friend.
Hey man, we're gonna make it through this. We're gonna make it through this, right? Every good horror movie always has its traditional tropes, but I think what we need to figure out is who exactly is the killer. Turn this into a mystery. Now engage!
Well, Atlas gets one good ult, Ulvin gets ult, and now King gets Makey, double kill. Now, he gets the Soros in the middle of everyone. Triple kill for the Mortis. And now gets the Sky Piercer.
It's always like that. Once you get that kill, it's like, oh, now I have enough money for the Sky Piercer. It's sad, but it's always the truth. But instantaneously, at least this is what we're seeing from the Rune Eaters. They are aggressive, right? To keep the fight so hard, the early game going exactly like how we were hoping for it. The Selena's doing some really good work to give that information that they're looking for, but at the end of the day, it's kind of on this Marcus to play this near pixel perfect.
Yeah. I'm glad that they're playing aggressive because, you know, that's kind of like what the comp is designed to do. The fact that Marcus is 3-0 and, you know, he was the OG, I get 2 kills, I win. Now they're at a very good spot of the game. So they just don't screw it up.
Well,
How hard can that be?
I don't know. Marcus only has 2 charges of that anti-CC here. Rush's times are low. He maybe force out 1 or 2. There's also, you know, the turtle punch that ultimate that they have to worry about.
Well, right now it looks like they're able to get the Beller. He's gonna die there, and Kingberg gets another kill. Might be his first stack of the Sky Piercer, because I don't know whether it's late or whatever. But now K looks like Tastic tries to get onto him. K still survives. Tastic gets taken down by K. Kingberg secures the turtle. Chat, if I call Tastic something else, I will apologize. Alright, these names, it can be translated to something else.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, language is a complicated thing. I'm trying to say R. Hey, I'm trying not to say R. It's all good. It's all good. I'm trying not to say that as well. But at the same time, now I'm down by the bot side. Instantly, they're going to get their own. We're going to try and get this kill, but luckily the vengeance is still available. They might find another opportunity.
Right now, Rapid Riot used, and even using the Atlas ult to bring them in, and then he brings them back out. Makey gets taken down, unstoppable by Kingbird, and all the while Ulvin was able to get a kill onto Ops. Right now, the Mongols, they're not in a good spot here. Riz 14 tries to get a kill onto K. Tastic is there, secures the kill. Nope, gives it over to Marcus. What a
great tank. 10-3 is the current score so far, and the league leaders have really dictated the pace of the early game. To keep this up, they're shipping up connected subs some good tier 1, and once that mid goes down, it insta invades. Arguably, I think even right now, with this solution, they can make these invades actually happen.
Yeah. Looking at the goal difference as well, this is like around 2,000 plus, and now extended to more. They got the top lane. Oh, Gideon! I didn't thought Mongols would struggle this hard against the Rune.
I would agree the same, but at the same time, it's Martis plus the Solina plus the Atlas, right? A composition that is designed not only to shut you down and run you down the lane, but better yet, has some great threats just because of the way that they can set.
This is the kind of grab that you pull when you're tilted. Right. We'll see, because right now it looks like one member of Mongols is caught, and that's Moo. Moo has to the Daytona as well. Just run away, just to live another day off. Uses the ball, but gets onto 2, but it really doesn't matter. Now Moo has to use the flicker as well. So many things have been used by the Mongols, and nothing has happened just yet. But look at that Makey. Gets Kingbird. Kingbird gets shut down. Zora gets that kill. Now the Mongols, they are in a position where they can fight back. Moo is incredibly low. Dookie, move forward, get the kill. He does. Now it looks like Tastic has to die, but that's a life for Omar. But K is there, tries to get onto Ulvin right now. No more mana. Looks like he's able to get away. Will they still fight? Oh, they might still be fighting. And I'm going to call it here.
Yeah, I'm just going to dance around for a little bit. The real question is whether CC can actually pull enough attention and might actually hear to jump right in and zone them off.
Like Zora was able to get the turtle. For now, it looks like everything's doing good, but as you were expecting, there's a lot of crowd control. Well, Zuki died. Either way, there's a lot of crowd control. So Kingverb has to be careful.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad you're doing play-by-play right now, because this is difficult. This is particularly difficult for the Mongols to handle. The amount of pressure that they have and the amount of pressure. Oh, great trade here so far. So this is just struggling to breathe.
Yep. Once Lena was trying to do. Kingbird, when you try to go for it, right? Anti-CC, guess who? Zora is there, but the Deadly Magic, boom, die. That's what happened.
Another trade, actually. This is feeling like one of the higher kill heavy games, right? It's 19 kills already early on. We're already seeing plenty of targets have gone down at this stage of the game so far. I mean, it feels like these aren't wasting a moment. There are times they make an overzealous rotation. You know, that's to be expected when playing against Mongols, right? They're looking for these smaller mistakes overall. When players start to go to that autopilot, when they do, they're there to punish.
Yeah. And I haven't seen this in a while, but Zora gets caught.
Looks like might get taken down here by this 4T. Zexora can't do much here now. The Daytona's welcome is charged. Does not hit onto anyone. Tactic tries to get away. And now the Melissa is able to deal damage on 3 members of the Mongols. Not enough damage just yet to really threaten them. But now comes King Verb, as well as Zuki. Rune gets pulled back. Takes a lot of damage. Gets taken down by King Verb. But now, looks like Miki able to get 2 over to a tree. Actually, over the wall. King Verb able to get away, but Ulvin secures a kill. And now Tanta is the Melissa. Still gonna survive. Not enough damage dealt onto Melissa. So with that, Rune leaders are back in control of the game.
How long is the question? And how long can they maintain this type of pressure? Because we've seen many teams before. Yes, they get an amazing lead, and then all of a sudden, one bad fight, and they're trying to close out the game, and they really start to struggle. At this stage, now that they at least have access to the ball, once they put damage, they can actually apply onto the Mongols, because their competition is not great on the defense.
Look at this, King Verb is taking way too much damage here, not enough healing. And Zexora could actually steal this away. No, King Verb still secures it, but... Oh, never mind. I thought it would be able to do something, but I don't know. Tactic gets 2 here. We'll use the ult. Rune gets caught. Rune gets taken down. Double kill for King Verb. And K as well as Miki tries to push Zuki away, but all the while Ulvin gets a kill onto Zexora. K is doing his darndest just to carry the Mongols. You're making it a bit hard for him.
Making it more than hard at this stage. After all the battles that have happened so far, at least the Mongols refuse to back down and will take what they can get. Lord is already on its way from that bottom side. Now that the Canadians have been a little scared, it's getting harder to actually get themselves what they were looking for.
Well, you know what? You're able to kill one of them. That's pretty good coming in from Riz4T. 18 kills to 12 in 10 minutes. Yes, Gideon, I feel like this might be the highest kill count so far in our series. At least the one we've casted. Although I feel like even the ones Wolf and Rimmer casted, I feel like this is the highest one.
It's gotta be. And I think it's only gonna go up from here. Both sides refuse to give up ground. Both sides refuse to kind of fall back. I think that as long as people go this way, it's just going to get worse and worse for the Mongols. But this is dependent, highly dependent on whether or not they can actually find the pick they're looking for. This Melissa is such a good secondary win condition. When Martis needs to fall back, he's looking to get Raptors to get away from me to buy that little bit of time.
Yep. Right now, the Mongols, honestly, they're struggling just because it seems like they're not entirely in sync of protecting each other, because it looks like they're zoning, right? I feel like Ox is zoning people away. Unfortunately, Rune has just been zoned out. Hold on, they're able to get Ox. I think Ox is in a position. Hold on, where did the Barats come from? Now he's able to stun onto 2. K is trying to deal damage onto the Atlas, but look at this Melissa. Melissa's attacking everyone from afar. Rune might get taken down right now. K goes in. 4 members still alive. Ox able to stun 2, but K gets a kill, and now Riz4T tries to get away, unable to K on this Moskov. Is more than a monster. He's monster plus 1. Oh, never mind, he gets caught. He died here. The Mongols still here on the advantage. They don't crack open mid-tier 2, unfortunately, but they got exactly what they were looking for, right? Tell us where exactly, how much of a goal do they have? It's 2017 at this stage. I see that a majority of it is currently on their Moskov, but it's not full items at this stage. Yeah. Honestly, there's not much difference, like 500 goal difference, but I'm proud that I got my first play-by-play Kazakhstan, because all this was like as analysts or color. Either way, right now, in terms of the goal difference, it's quite even, but we can definitely see that it's even because of Moskov. Moskov is carrying more than 1,000 gold ahead compared to his counterpart, but I think in about maybe 2 minutes, it won't matter that much, considering that kill will be 2 items. It's really on Moon as well as Ox. I feel like they just need their front line to be a bit more beefier, to be able to deal with Melissa.
Let's see how this is going to play out, because now this is going to be a really important Lord Dance, and it's the upside immediately for the Mongols. They're trying to set things up. They want to make sure that everything is in place prior to get a 50-50 fight.
He does have the... Ox just uses all, able to get 3, but King Verb still secures the ward here. Miki able to pull in 2. Zexora gets taken down by Tactic, and now K trying to get his team on the board, getting
getting a few kills here. It looks like Team Leaders is a bit split. Right now, Moscow with trying to get onto Risk 4T. Unfortunately, just not enough damage. Sorry, the screen was pretty pixelated. Not sure what happened there.
Don't worry, it's been like that the entire time for me. But now, 19 so far, it's still in pretty good odds. Like, considering everything that was happening here, at least the Mongols were able to kind of turn a lot of these fights around and stagger them. Because now, they are in the later half of the game. Now, this Valentina does some very relevant damage to Martis too.
Well, here has internal weapons trying to able to dodge that one. Albert gets stunned up. Makey doing his darn is using Phalanx just to help his team out. And now KE almost takes down Risk 4T. Gets it. Almost secures the kill. Unfortunately, didn't hit, but now Quicker forward falls onto King-Bird, tries to get away. Still CC Rune, but still should die to Zexor. Zexor gets kill. Now it's Zuki. Gets you there. Atlas. Atlas is waiting on the side. Noticing he's there, not entirely sure what his plan is. It's like he's trying to flank. He still has the Phalanx. He's gonna get eaten. Push down, Tastic. Zero survives. Zero tries to get a kill on Tastic.
Yeah, they're still trying their best here. They're still trying their best. They managed to at least get one tank out of the way. They might just lose the inhibitor for this. And they looks like with the next new wave coming through, especially when the northern power is just hard to stop. So that's a free inhibitor up on top side. As Mongols have been so deep in this fight and so eager to find some way to close out this game early on with the wipeout that now a lot of the basics and fundamentals are slipping through their fingers. Not to mention, at the bare minimum, it's not on the long lane. It's not on the long lane.
Yeah. I hope Momo gets a situation where he doesn't have to face Zuki anymore. Looking at items, he is a pretty poor Barats here, only having 2 completed items. And it looks like he wants to go for a Guardian Helm. Not entirely sure whether that's the correct call or not, considering that the CC is able to do damage towards your HP. Same with the Demon Consort. I feel like it would have been better just to complete, I don't know, one magic resist item and then see how.
I'm really challenging myself here. I'm short-sighted, but my glasses is not working right now. As we see the Rune Eaters, again, we're looking for that big turnaround fight, but unfortunately all their damage deals keep dying before we actually see the big turnaround here from the Atlas' Phalanx. I mean, I gotta give it, you know, the Deadman as well here. That's just a great ability that has been not only denied, but also finding the mix in the first place.
Yeah, for now, it does seem like Risk 4T does have a bit of a problem to deal out free damage. Because when it looks at the items look pretty standard for now, so nothing wrong with the build. The Mongols now starting up the board, able to KE-1, gets King-Bird gets taken down, gets haunted by everything. He's killed now, KE is in a very dangerous spot. But he's only going up against Tastic, no one else is going on to KE. But look at Zelina, Oven gets KE. Oven might get traded here, but he is completely fine with that. Risk 4T is still free. Zexora didn't manage to hunt Tastic, but now Risk 4T's there. So no longer will Zexora be able to fight this one.
Now they're coming back away. A 2-3 trade in favor of the Mongols. They are just winning these later fights ever so slightly, and the Rune Eaters have completely missed their window. But they are trading back and forth constantly. They still have their insurance policy in this Melissa, but every time you get into these fights, and especially since Martis is a very one-dimensional hero, you can either push them forward or use it as an escape tool. And so far, the Mongols have really taken advantage of that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Right now, there's magic again on Tastic. Roughly about half HP, but again, Tastic should be fine there. Looks like the Rune Eaters want to try to finish up this Lord. Zexor tries to come in, gets pulled in by Phalanx, which is how you use. Risk 4T secures the Lord for Rune Eaters, and King-Bird kills Zexora. Right now, it does not look good for the Mongols. Because as of now, only KE has been able to deal with the Rune Eaters. Everyone else is clearly struggling.
They are trying to breathe. That's all they need to do. But at the very least, they found the pick they were looking for, and they've got Lord on their side. This is a pretty good scenario for Rune Eaters. The best you can probably get in these types of scenarios, unless something happens right here, right now.
Right now, looks like Oven's still trying to catch someone with the arrows. Kickenberg takes way too much damage from Mickey as well as right now the Lord is here up top. And a good fatalist catches two. Tastic tries to pull someone in again. Looks like we made him first to get taken down. Kickenberg takes down Moo, but now the Lord goes on to the mid, not getting onto the crystal crate. He's trying his best, but not enough. 31 kills, 25. Rune Eaters takes game 1.
Oh, can't believe Rune Eaters. At the very least, when you thought almost were about to come back, he still managed to play around their winning condition. And that's exactly what you need.
Was that?
I think you're saying don't worry about it. Don't worry. Put your glasses back on. The challenge is over. Oh, you can look back at it afterwards. Man, great games here, and Rune Eaters showing what they have. Also showing a pick that we haven't seen in forever. I'm so glad that Martis is back again.
Yeah, for sure. Like honestly, like it's an impressive draft because sure it has its what you call it, it has its risk, but everything is pretty sound, right? You use the Selena to make Marcus move faster, and the CC counter barrage was pretty good. Move on barrage did not really do much. More importantly, Selena isn't just used to speed up the farm. Selena actually did quite a lot of work. I feel like as much as we're talking about how assassin players really want to show off their baddies, it looks like for the mids, a lot of them want to show off their Selena.
It's a great hero to kind of express yourself, right? Especially with such a high skill ceiling to what you can do on Selena. We're getting a full showcase here today of what Selena can really do with the partner, without the partner even, and just a clean way to start executing people if you are accurate on your tricks to follow-up combo. Because a lot of it is trying to anticipate displacement not only from the Mars, but on top of that, the Atlas too, and you arguably can get away from it. And yes, it does come a little bit easier to actually hit it when you have somebody who has CC, but even when it comes down to critical call and people can move together, still, the arrows are hitting.
Yeah, I feel like Selena, nothing really much has changed. I believe what changed before was her mana consumption is lowered so that you can spam that, where before it was such a big problem to have. But after that change, and maybe the mid laners have been retraining her for a few months, and now when everyone has gotten back, Selena is becoming quite different. It's not. I think for some teams it is going to be first pick, but most teams maybe it's not first pick, but definitely something that you have to really look forward to, where your opponents could possibly pick that.
That's the thing. I feel like the meta right now, because not only do we have a lot of the heroes that everybody's kind of like looking to pick up, but those with really high ceilings, even in bad matchups, it could be good if you just have the right skill set. And I think that this is a pretty good showing not only like, the strengths and weaknesses, but at the same time, just the raw mechanics are being displayed here from both sides, honestly. I kind of forget about Mongolz. I think Sora wasn't able to finally pick the middle of that. Not to mention that even Moskov able to win out these bigger fights. It's just a matter of can I outplay everybody rather than just one person.
Yeah. But KE on this Moskov is legit beast, so I feel like he just could not get a protection just because the EXP was struggling quite a lot, so I feel like that's just something that you have to look forward to. I would say you have to be more careful of, because again, the Barats is a pretty good hero, but every tank has problems going up against the likes of CC, Zong, I would even say Uranus is kind of screws with them as well.
It definitely gets a little dirty, especially when you're dealing with Uranus. But at least, at the very least, in combinations, especially Atlas, right? Being able to find the lanes onto the correct targets is always great. And that's why I feel that for rock players, there's a lot more to this hero than just, I'm just looking for picks. There's also ways to kind of deny your opponent too. I wish you used a little bit of a bigger marker so we can catch that at the very end. But even so, when we look at final items here, nothing too out of the ordinary. It's just that the KE wasn't able to item swap in time towards the end there, despite having that 16.1 GP total.
I gotta say, this game, Rune Eaters has shown a different kind of innovation that I would say inspires more creativity coming in from teams, because again, who would have thought that Martis would work out? Well, it makes sense considering we're in a snowballing meta, but hey, look at leaders. They create a situation where Marcus can work. He had 5 taps and 5 assists, but do you really care? No, not really. You got your team to the point where they can perform and they perform incredibly well. Obviously, what else do leaders have in their back pockets besides this Marcus? I mean, considering that the Balin was banned, when they have a lot of crowd control, they must have a pretty nasty Balin to really have that kind of result.
That's the thing. I don't know what else is in the leaders' pockets. It could be deep for all we know, but at the very least, we know that Mongols, they have a sense about it. And it seems like they've got more information about this team than what we've been, let on with. But that being said, though, that's only our very first game. There's still an entire series to close out here. First, we're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, more Mobile Legends action.